Correct.
Kia ora whānau, we won't be long. We've got a couple of minutes, we just need to sort a couple of things out and then we'll get things underway. Kia ora tātou. I'm not too sure if there's programs around, but so we understand there's a swearing in ceremony that takes place afterwards, followed by some maiden speeches. I'm unsure how many. We have kapahaka group people from Silver Spring Primary. We'll be doing some items as well. And everything should run fluidly there. We ask you all to cooperate. We understand where all the exit signs are and the toilets are. In the meantime, let's get ready to take flight, and we'll get our councillors in, our newly elected members in. And so can I please ask you all to stand. Ara mai. Ara mai. E ha te tohu o te ringa he kāwaka. Tuku ki aro ki aho pēra. He kōro ki o ko te whakatau o te mate. Ueha. Ueha. Ripi ripia. Hai hai. Ripi ripia. Hai hai a turakinga. Para ni tia taupoko te ngarara kaitangata. Ueha. Ueha. Tēnā tātou. Please be seated. Tēnā tātou e rauranga tira mā, tēnā tātou ko huhi nei ki roto I tēnei whare te kupenga o rongo mai. Ia tātou whakatau nei, ia tātou kaunihera hau, te tohi hoki a rātou ki roto I a rātou tūranga, kia tāi ai rātou te arahi I tētei o ngā hāpori o roto I a whakatiki o rongo mai, ara e mohi o tia nei, ko te kaunihera o te awa kairangi kiuta, Upper Hutt City. Tēnā hoki ko ngā whakeke, ko tau mai ki roto I a tātou, kawea mai ko koutou mana, ko koutou ihi, wehi, ko ngā mate hoki ki roto I a tātou, ki ringi I a tātou, kia tangihia, kia poroporo aki tia rātou, kia rātou, ko tātou pai nei, tēnā tātou katoa. Welcome to this inaugural swearing in of our newly elected members, and it ushers and heralds, the dawn of a new era. We pay respects to Matua Wayne Guppy and his legacy, but we also herald in the future of tomorrow. And with the future of tomorrow comes minor changes, but important changes, and one of them is starting our ceremony today with a karakia and also ending with a karakia. Nā reira, can I ask you all to remain seated? And I'll conduct karakia. Tēnei hoki tāku take e rongo mārua whatu whānau I runga te pua whakamāroro hau. Amo ake au ki tāku toki ko te āwhi orangi wai horua, I hoki ki runga, I hoki ki raro, I hoki ki te whai ao ki te ao mārama, maru kāhura tangaroa, unuhia mua waka ki roto waka I a tāne mahuta ki te whai ao, ki te ao mārama. E rongo whakairihi ake ki runga tūturu ōwhiti, whakamaua ki a tīna, haumi e hui e, tai ki e. I'd like now to hand Hantarako to our CE, Mr. Jeff Swainson.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I'd like to start off by welcoming you all here today for this first meeting of the Upper Hutt City Council in its new triennium. The purpose for which we're assembled this afternoon is to install into office for the next 3 years the Mayor and Councillors of the City of Upper Hutt. This is an important occasion, and we approach it with a sense of responsibility which has been placed upon all members of the Council. On behalf of the staff and those present, I warmly welcome you all. This is a joyful but dignified occasion. Do we have any apologies? And when I look along the list, the ranks of elected members, I can say in all honesty that I'm pleased that all members are present. So no apologies will be recorded. Mayor Perizet, it is my duty and privilege to invest you with the robe and chain of office as the elected Mayor of Upper Hutt. The office of the Mayor is a trusted role with clear duties, rights and privileges. The robe and chain are long-standing symbols of public trust, authority and accountability. If you would like to step forward, we will hand those instruments of governance over to you.
The robe represents the confidence and respect that your community has placed in you. It is the outward sign of your role as the city's leader. The chain reminds you that while you hold the highest civic office, you also serve the people. It represents both leadership and service. The precious metals from which it is made reflect the trust placed in you, which must be protected and honoured. These white gloves symbolise integrity and fairness. They remind you to uphold the good name of the city and to leave its affairs in as sound a condition as you find them.
Thank you. As the final step in your installation, I now ask you to make the statutory declaration required under the Local Government Act, and that is here before us.
Thank you. I, Perry Zay, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as Mayor of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Could I then ask you to sign the declaration? Mayor Perry Zay, getting excited here. You are now by law the Mayor of this city. On behalf of the staff and all present, I congratulate you and wish you a successful and productive term. You have our full cooperation and support at all times. I extend those same good wishes to all our newly elected members. And Perry Zay, I now invite you to take over the chairing of the remainder of this meeting.
Thank you, Jeff and Kerry and Lisa. I'd now like to invite the successful candidates to make an oral declaration and sign a written version of the declaration before assuming office. Matt Carey, could you please come forward and make your declaration and sign?
Ko au, ko me Kerry e taua ki ana, ki oku whakapono ana. Ka tutuki i au ngā kāwenga katoa he painga mō te tauna o te awa kare in Kiuta. I runga i te mana kua riro, i au hei mema o te kaunihira o te awakarangi Kiuta. I raro i te ture ka wanatanga arohe, roa mano marua i te ture pārongo. Koinga ka wanatanga o kawa arohe, ko tahi mano e iwarau, e waru takau ma whitu, i ētahi atu ture rānei.
Gurpreet Dillon, please come forward to make your declaration and sign.
I, Gurpreet Singh Dillon, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt the powers, authorities and the duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Bill Hammond, please come forward to make your declaration and sign.
I, Alan William Hammond, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt. The powers, the authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act.
Emma Holderness, please come forward to make your declaration and sign.
I, Emma Holderness, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act.
Angela McLeod, please come forward to make your declaration and sign.
Ko Angela McLeod e toa ki ana, ke oko e whakapono ana, ka tutuki I au ngā kawenga, katoa hei painga mō te taone o te awakarangi ki uta. I runga I te mana, kua riro I au hei mema o te kaunahera o te awakarangi ki uta. I raro I te tui ka wanatanga a rohi, rua manu marua, I te turi pārongo. Winga ka wanatanga o kawa a rohi, ko tahi mano e iwa rau, e waru te kaumā, whitu, e tahi atu turi rānei. I, Angela McLeod, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act. Kia ora.
Helen Swells, please come forward to make your declaration and sign.
I, Helen Swells, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt the powers, the authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meeting Act 1987 or any other act.
Tracy Ultra, could you please come forward to make your declaration and sign?
I, Tracy Marie Ultra, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Upper Hutt City the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Daniel Welch, could you please come forward to make your declaration and sign?
I, Daniel Welsh, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Manawa mai e te putanga te hariki, manawa mai e te putanga o te tauira, he tauira, te waihanga anu ki te waihanga arang, te waihanga tūa te whaiao, ki te ao marama kauruora, kauruora ki te kaurunui kauruora, ki te kauruora kauruora, ki tēnei o ngā kaunihera, e tūnei ki te whaiao ki te ao marama, tihei mauriora.
Dave Wheeler, please come forward to make your declaration and sign.
I, Dave Wheeler, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt the powers, the authorities and the duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002 and the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act.
Corey White, please come forward to make your declaration and sign.
I, Corey White, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Upper Hutt the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Upper Hutt City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act.
Hey!
Under Section 41A of the Local Government Act 2002, I choose to appoint Councillor Corey White as Deputy Mayor of Upper Hutt City Council for the 2025 to 2028 triennium. Just stay here a second while I present you with the Council coat of arms.
Thank you. Look, my next role is to provide a legislative briefing to the incoming councillors. I won't go into detail in doing that, but I can assure you that they've all been provided with a report that outlines the basics that they need to know, and we're always available to provide additional information should that be required. As I say, the report that has been circulated to our incoming councillors provides the detail they need, but basically it just says don't break the law.
I move that Council receives and notes the legislative briefing for the incoming Council. Can I have a seconder? Second that. Deputy Mayor Corey White. All those in favour say aye. Those against say no. I declare the motion carried. Our next item is fixing the date and time of the first ordinary council meeting of the 2025 to 2028 triennium. Under Section 21(5)(d) of the Local Government Act 2002, Council is required to fix the date of the first ordinary meeting of Council. I move that the first ordinary meeting of Council will be held on Wednesday, 10 December 2025 at 9 a.m. Can I have a seconder? Deputy Mayor Corey White. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Those against say no. I declare the motion carried. We're now going to move into a less formal part of the proceedings, and I'm going to start with a speech. Ina mana, ina reo, ina iwi, tēnei te mihi kia koutou. I acknowledge mana whenua Te Atiawa and Ngāti Toa, and on behalf of this organisation that I now lead, you have our firm commitment to work in unity towards a deeper partnership between local iwi hapu and Te Konehira o Te Awa Karangi ki uta. Thank you all for being here today on this special day for our city. It's not every day that you get a new mayor and council. To our newly elected councillors and their families, thank you for prioritising service and local democracy. I acknowledge it takes significant effort and dedication to get to this point, but now the real work begins. We must honour the trust put in us to make good decisions and put the community at the heart of what we do. I'd like to acknowledge the outgoing Mayor, Wayne Guppy, for his length and dedication of service to the city. It is extraordinary and should be recognised. I look forward to building on his legacy and leadership with our new council. Ngā mihi nui, Council CEO Jeff Swanson and his staff, for the welcome into this organisation and for acknowledging our mandate for change. Te Lofa Lava, our Lower Hutt Mayor Ken Laban, tēnā koe, our former Lower Hutt Mayor Campbell Barry, and the newly minted councillors and former councillors from across the region who have joined us today. Just as the rain falls in the forest in Kaitoki and flows down Te Awa Karangi to Pitaoni, we are all connected. I'm confident that our strong existing relationships will help us work better together for the benefit of all of our people. Today is a significant day. I now stand before you as Upper Hutt's second ever female mayor, and I believe the youngest woman sitting mayor from around the country. This achievement is not mine alone. It is of those who have supported, encouraged, mentored, and challenged me. Ngā mihi nui to all my friends, supporters and colleagues. And thank you to my family for your unwavering support and belief in me. My 2 boys, I do this for you and your generation. You are the future of our city. I promise to make time to be home for bedtime a few evenings a week to play soccer and read Harry Potter. To my husband, I'd be lost without you. You are the reason I can do this, and I'll never take it for granted. This is a time for change for our city. Our job as elected members is to see the bigger picture. We need to set the foundations for how we want our city to be in the decades to come. My focus will be on the things that are going to make us living in our city easier, more fun, and more affordable. We can be a city that embraces our connection to the Ngāhere, that is family friendly, and where you can access the things that you need. I'm under no illusion of the challenges that we face. There are ever trickier trade-offs alongside a sea of change in national direction. Over the next few months, we'll be drafting new priorities to bring to the community. But meaningful change takes time, and I humbly ask for your patience as we reset, reevaluate, and get set up to deliver what you've asked for. This is an incredibly exciting time for Upper Hutt as we build our future together. Ko au, ko koe, ko au. I am you, and you are me. Together we will succeed for our people. Ngā mihi kia koutou. I'd like to welcome Deputy Mayor Corey White to speak, followed by 4 other councillors who have chosen to speak.
Kia ora koutou, I might need a box of tissues. Without sounding like an Oscar speech, first of all, I'd just like to acknowledge my Lord and Saviour God. To Te Atiawa mana whenua, to Tautoko, we acknowledge you as mana whenua and also Ngāti Toa. O rongo mai marae, I see we have Mātua Mike here. Thank you, Mātua Mike, for your support. For those who've gone before us, to Mayor Wayne Guppy. As we look out over here, you can see an amazing piece of work, something that he created, and we have to honour him and the councillors that created this for us. Amazing parks, kids happy, great tennis courts, hockey, soccer, rugby. It's just a fantastic facility we have here. So all honour to them. To the families of the councillors and the mayor that have gone before us as well for their time that they've given in sacrifice for their husbands, fathers, mothers to come and spend time and to create the city of Upper Hutt. We acknowledge you. The people of Upper Hutt who we hold so close. The Upper Hutt City Council, the workers there. My first full-time job was actually mowing the number 1 cricket pitch at Maidstone Park. I was 17 years old. So it's quite a spin on things to be standing up here right now. To the current councillors, I look forward to being a part of a team with you. Congratulations, especially for our new councillors, Angela being on board, for Gurpreet, who is our first Indian councillor in Upper Hutt City. That deserves a massive clap, that one. We have a growing population of people from all over the world, so it's great to see some diversity. And to Daniel, congratulations, Daniel. This is a big thing, and I've worked with you for a while, and I know you'll do a fantastic job. To our new mayor, Piri Zay. So we're calling her He Wahine Toa, which means she is like a strong warrior woman, and she is. She has grit, and she has a big heart, and you'll see that. So really looking forward to working with you. My promise is to support you 100% and just to be there when you need me. To the friends and supporters, Silverstream School. To Lorraine and Nicola's here, Taylor, Deb, thank you so much. To my family, first let's up my children, so Katie, Heidi, Josh and Ben, thank you for all you are to me. Theodore is here as well, number 5. To my wife Jane, you're everything. You're the best person I've ever met. So I promise to serve Upper Hutt, and I pray for wisdom, humility, integrity, grit, and you'll see my passion. Thank you very much.
I'd like to now invite Councillor Angela McLeod to come and speak.
Tēnā koutou katoa. I have just said hello, my name is Angela in sign language. It is with deep gratitude and a keen sense of responsibility that I stand before you today as a newly elected councillor for Upper Hutt. I am excited to make a return to the council table, and I once again feel proud and humble to have the privilege to serve this great little city for another 3 years. I want to acknowledge all those who work tirelessly to make Upper Hutt a great place to live: residents, community organisations and volunteers, council staff and councillors, new and old. Thank you to our community for placing your trust in me. I will honour that trust with transparency, courage and a commitment to the people and places that make Upper Hutt home. I grew up in Whiteman's Valley. My husband Mac and I have owned Maidstone Yamaha for 30 years. We have built our life here, growing our business, serving our community and connecting with you, the people of Upper Hutt. I know what it means to live, work and serve in the city. I stood for council because I believe in a city where people feel safe, heard and supported. A city that honours its heritage, protects its environment and empowers its people, especially our young people, disabled residents and rural communities. I will advocate for fiscally responsible leadership that delivers core services without waste, inclusive decision-making with universal design and digital connectivity as standard, heritage restoration like Beechwood Lane Bridge, which connects us to our shared history, and transparency because trust begins with open communication and ends with accountable action. However, no councillor can achieve meaningful change alone. I am committed to working constructively with my fellow councillors and with our new Mayor, Perry Zay, whose focus on transparency, change and genuine partnership sets a strong tone for this term. I congratulate you, Mayor Zay, and all the councillors returning and new, and look forward to serving alongside you. Together we must be a team that listens, collaborates and acts with integrity. Our community deserves nothing less. I have not made empty promises and I'm here to work, to listen, to lead and to help build a city where everyone feels they belong. Let us restore bridges, literal and metaphorical. Let us build a future that honours our past, reflects our present and inspires our next generation. Ngā mihi nui.
It's my pleasure to invite Councillor Gurpreet Dillon to speak to you.
Thank you. Sat Shri Akal, Namaskar, Adab, Tēnā koutou katoa. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to begin with thanking our amazing staff for organising a wonderful inauguration ceremony for us. Thank you. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate Your Worship, the Honourable Mayor Perry Z, and my fellow councillors. I would also like to extend my gratitude and respect for the former Mayor, Sir Wayne Guppy, and the former councillors for your contributions, dedications, and services to the city. I would also like to take this moment to acknowledge and thank my family, friends, supporters, volunteers, donors, people who offered me their fences for the first time, and people who distributed my flyers and your letter boxes. And most amazingly and very humbly, I'd like to thank our amazing Upper Hutt community for giving me the opportunity to serve the city. I'm here to listen, advocate, and deliver. I'm deeply grateful for the mandate. I thank you all for the opportunity. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou katoa. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I now invite Councillor Bill Hammond to address you.
G'day. Thank you for this opportunity to speak here today. I'm incredibly proud to be standing before you and thankful for the confidence shown in me by the Upper Hutt public. Being on council is not a calling or a rite of passage. It's a challenge and an opportunity, and I intend to be a positive and team player in which I feel we can achieve results that are beneficial to the Upper Hutt ratepayers. Today here with me are Elizabeth, my wife of nearly 40 years, my daughter Olivia, and my granddaughter Emily, so my son Michael with Jess, and my sister, brother-in-law, and mum and dad. I don't think I've forgotten anyone there. so we have all made our life here in Upper Hutt. And apart from Richard, who's decided to move away, and believe in the work, live and play slogan that is so relevant to what we have in this village. Apart from mum and dad, we've all been born, raised and gone to school here and bought homes and raised our families. Upper Hutt needs to be affordable with modern amenities and efficient infrastructure so that our kids and their kids can enjoy what a well-run city can give. And that's what I will strive to do in the next 3 years. Upper Hutt is special and unique, and we must not lose the independent and strong community that has been built over the last 150 years. We need to stay strong. Thank you again for this opportunity, and thanks to Hiratonga College for at least producing 2 success stories on this council table.
Finally, I'd like to invite Councillor Daniel Welch to address you as well.
Hi everyone. I would just like to acknowledge the councillors past and present. Past in the sense that they've laid the foundation that we're going to build upon. With the present, just I'm so grateful to be part of this team. The Upper Hutt people who have put their trust in me, I would like to thank them. Sorry, it's I've often said to Corey, I envy how he can get up and just speak in front of a large crowd. And you should have, yeah, anyway. I'll try and hold myself together because I'm about to thank my family.
I've got tissues if you need.
Thank you. When I chose to stand, they've all been so supportive. I know that the commitment that I've made to the city is just not my commitment. Not just my commitment, it'll be my family's. And I'd just like to acknowledge them and make a commitment to you to always be there. Sorry, and I'll just leave it there. Thank you.
ends the formal part of proceedings, and I now invite Totoko Ratu to close the meeting with karakia and bless the kai. And this will be followed by a performance from the Silverstream School Kapahaka group. Ngā mihi nui te Totoko and to the Silverstream School group for being part of this really special day today. It's really amazing for you to be part of it. Thank you.
Tēnā nō tātou. Let's all give a round of applause for our tamariki, Silverstream Primary. So just here to the side, they're going to support the ceremony with a couple of waiata, so we hold tight here and let's hear and listen to the entertainment of our tamariki. Tapinui a tāne, kia mama, kia wātea ai, te ngākau te hirangaro i a tātou e takatū nei te ao e rongo whakairihia ki runga tūturu opiti whakamaua kia tīna. Haume e hui e officially closed. But whānau, we always have food to serve, and it's been served at the back. Now I've got to ask if our councillors can go first, and followed by the front row, this next row and the next row. We just all file down the aisle, whānau. It's there waiting for you, and while you're doing that, I'll conduct our karakia whakai. After you, Mayor Perezi. Tēnā koutou hoki, Ken and your team. Aha kua tai tū reiti mai, ko te mea nui ka tai a kanohi mai. Although you arrived a little bit late, you're still here in person, my bro. Tēnā koe, mea, former Mayor Campbell, tēnā hoki koe. Nau mai e ngā huai hora nei, hara mai nā koe whakatipu ā nuku, whakatipu ā rangi, tāwhia kia rehua, kia tama I te ao marama e rongo, whakairihia ki kirunga, turu opiti whakamaua kia tīna. Haume hui e, tai ki e.